Hello, I'm Karishma Gagwani from Cafemutual, and we are back with yet another interesting episode of बातचीत with Cafemutual. इस फिनफ्लुएंसर ने कहा कि आज इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए और दूसरे ने कहा आज रिडीम कर लो. But what should I do? Aren't you encountered with similar questions from your investors? Well, worry not. We've got you covered in today's episode where we have with us Sandeep Bagla, CEO, Trust Mutual Fund. Hello, Sandeep, and welcome to the show.
Hello, Karishma. Thank you for having me on the show.
Well, the pleasure is all ours. So, Sandeep, to begin with, finfluencers, their popularity is growing day by day. As an MFD, how can he tackle this issue?
Uh, Nowadays there is a information overload. Also, information is easily available. Lekin everybody has a right to have their own opinion, and people have developed expertise in their respective fields. Uh, and because of the advent of social media and digital media and popularity of programs like YouTube, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, people have variety of instruments and variety of opinions. So एक MFD को ये देखना है कि आज हमारे इन्वेस्टर्स के हित में क्या है. मेरा मानना ये है, आई बिलीव वेरी स्ट्रांगली दैट जो इन्वेस्टर की प्रवृत्ति है या उनकी मेंटालिटी है, उनका जो बिहेवियर है, उसको इन्फ्लुएंस करने के लिए सबसे बड़े इन्फ्लुएंसर तो हमारे एमएफडीज हैं. तो आज हमारे एमएफडीज में कुछ लोग तकनीकी रूप से, टेक्निकल रूप से they are सक्षम, they are strong, and they are able to probably project what they are saying on social media as well. But most MFDs do not do that. So I think as far as understanding of human behavior, investor behavior goes, I think we have a lot to learn from the mutual fund distributors. And I think one should focus on slightly medium term and long term and understand the financial goals best, which a influencer might not be able to get. The amount of tailorization that MFD can do, again, that kind of understanding and that kind of customization cannot be done by a influencer. So influencers are people who are giving mass advice, while MFDs are people who are giving customized advice. Also, the time frame and the risk appetite is very different for different people. So I think हमें ये जानना चाहिए कि influencers are complementing the advice function of MFDs. But influencers cannot replace MFDs, और MFDs को ये कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि वो अपना प्रेजेंस कैसे कैसे धीरे धीरे ऑनलाइन भी लेके आए, जिससे उनको उनकी एडवाइस से उनके कस्टमर्स को भी फ़ायदा हो, और जो जनरल इन्वेस्टिंग आवाम है उनको भी उनके एक्सपीरियंस और एक्सपर्टीज से फ़ायदा हो.
Got it. So, hand holding is the key.
Yes, absolutely.
And leveraging on the platform for a wider reach is what MFDs can look at.
Yes.
Got it. So, moving on to the next question, as we all are talking about the next wave of growth, in your view, what are those factors which will be instrumental here?
So I think one thing which will be very instrumental is that there should not be any great accidents. So अगर हम देखें लास्ट 20-25 साल में, तो जब भी हमारा इक्विटी मार्केट में एक उतार आया है, there has been a phase of downturn, that has happened either because there has been a domestic payment crisis or a fraud, or there has been a global calamity in terms of या तो 2000 में global tech meltdown था, या ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस थी 2008 में, 2013 में टेपर टैंट्रम था, 2020 में यू हैड अ फेज ऑफ कोविड रिलेटेड फॉल. So I think India is the structural bull run, and given that structural bull run, waves will come. There could be a wave if there's a global calamity or there's a local crisis. I think our structures, our institutions are very strong, so there's a very low probability of a local related problems. But interest rates are going up, inflation has been mounting, there is now increased geopolitical pressure in the Middle Eastern region also. So I think there is a possibility that markets could have a phase of sideways correction. I think the financial inclusion is growing by leaps and bounds. I think people are governed by the fact that digitally you can now invest and you can get information very fast. So now the reach is actually far deeper. So I think this time around we will have many waves of growth, and next year also is looking very good. The macros are slightly stacked against the broad markets. Valuations are also concerned, but I think reach and distribution are going to be the main keys. And I think it's very important that investors realize that they have to invest for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, because India is a structural growth story. The demographic dividend that we have, that is not there in any other country. See today आज लोग कहते हैं कि भाई इंडिया एक्सपेंसिव मार्केट है, बट इंडिया हमेशा ही एक्सपेंसिव रहा है और इंडिया एक्सपेंसिव रहेगा, बिकॉज हमारा ग्रोथ यहाँ काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, हमारा ग्रोथ भी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, और हमारी जो पॉपुलेशन है उनकी एवरेज एज काफ़ी कम है. नेक्स्ट 10 साल 15 20 साल तक नए लोग आते रहेंगे वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन में, उनकी आमदनी बढ़ेगी, उनका स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग बढ़ेगा, उनकी सेविंग्स बढ़ेगी, विच इज़ वाई म्यूचुअल फंड में भी ग्रोथ आएगा और म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स का जो बिजनेस है उसमें भी ग्रोथ आएगी. तो ये एक लॉन्ग टर्म स्टोरी है एंड लोगों को ये समझ में आ गया है, इसीलिए हम देख रहे हैं कि जो सेविंग्स इंक्रीमेंटली आ रही हैं वो म्यूचुअल फंड्स में आ रही हैं.
Got it. Well, thank you so much, Sandeep, for sharing your views with us. And thank you all for being a part of this interesting Baatcheet. Until we meet again, goodbye.
Thank you.